And we're back with our weekly check-in for our nervous system. So we'll just do this quickly. Start with your hands, palms in front of your heart and breathe in. And breathe out. And using that activated chi with your palms, put them on your tummy, one hand above, one below your belly button for the Ren channel, Chinese medicine. Breathe in and breathe out. And I'm going to activate some chi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at this acupoint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I love doing that. Take your pinky and put it between your eyebrows on point yin tong and breathe in. And breathe out. Calming our Shen. Calming our spirit. And release, relax. Palms together in front of your heart. Breathe in. And breathe out. Get some water. Allow your body to be in the moment. Relax, slow down, give yourself a second. Sometimes we don't always love it when people say to relax. Oh, that's funny. But I'm just inviting you to have a little check-in with your nervous system. So today, the word of the day is obligation. So last year, about a year ago, I was at a live professional event that I went to, which was super awesome, in Austin, Texas. And we did a breathwork ceremony. And so the person talking us through this takes these kind of breaks after you do pieces of breath work for periods of time. And so they said something like, what do you think is holding you back? And so the word obligation came to my mind. So I shared with the group, I was talking about this, and there was a little bit of, I got I got emotional talking about it, and it was, going, like, it just had come to me, like when you're doing breath work things, or maybe a deep work, or inner child work, or journaling, and all these things, then things can kind of come to the surface you don't even expect. And then this is good, because then we're clearing out, things that are stuck in our body cells. And so why I would even bring all this up is just to say that that's, that's like the purpose of a lot of these things, so that we can bring our body into hopefully the most optimal state, so that we can have energy and feel happy and do things that we enjoy and feel calm and peaceful and feel healthy and be healthy. And so to say a little bit about this obligation thing, so it, kind of went back to, as things do, back to your childhood, went back to my childhood, and I was talking about that in the group. So that was nice. I got to process through that a little bit. And then, so this has been like, a year ago. And so hopefully it's okay that I'm saying this part, but so my sister, who is a very, very amazing energy worker, she said today that she, in her meditation, had came into the space where she came up with this word obligation relating to me, and so she was referring to some energy centers of our body that could have stuckness, or something that needs to be cleaned out or moved, or so it was interesting, because she came up with the word obligation, and she said having to do with people pleasing, I'm gonna say. So yeah, I think that, so it was just super cool and amazing to me that that came up in the breathwork ceremony that I was doing a year ago. So I've had this year of, thinking about that and applying that in my life. And so, yeah, in regards to you, obligation, I want to say the word obligation can be good and the word obligation can be not so good. And I think that we want to follow through with obligations. We want to be somebody who people can count on. I think that's important and awesome. And when you say you're going to do something, to do it and things like this. And so good obligation and follow through and being responsible and keeping your word, things like that are just really good and important. And we can all benefit from people who do that and follow through with their word, right? And then we can benefit other people's lives by following through with our word and keeping obligations in that regard. However, when something like obligation is an energetic that's a little bit maybe deeper and stuck in our body cells from something from before, and we don't realize it, it could create in us to potentially act in ways or behave in life in ways that might not actually be really healthy for us or healthy for other people or serving our higher good or other people's higher good. And so I figured I would just go ahead and talk about that today because it was really a cool thing that came up and happened. And so I feel like, that connection with my sister, we, cleared out the energetic of that, and it doesn't necessarily all happen instantaneously. Like it can take time, but the awareness of that is the first thing. And so through meditation, we can quiet, or through little short practices, we can quiet our energetic, we can calm our nervous system, we can align into our center, and maybe we can come up with these things that come to us to the forefront that we can then process, have awareness, and process and work through to clean those things out of our body cells and let go of things that have been stuck in our body cells for decades maybe. and then that can help us live a more just kind of free, energetically free and healthy life, having energy and doing fun things. So that's the word of the day, obligation. And we're going to just end quickly with our little calming, centering, aligning routine. Hands together in front of your heart. Breathe in. And breathe out. And take your time. Hands on your tummy. One above, one below the belly button if that works for you. Breathe in. And breathe out. And I like to move the chi 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or you can do it with your thumb 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in that spot. And pinky on yin tong, your third eye between your eyebrows. Relax your hand. Breathe in and breathe out. Calming Shen, calm the spirit, and relax. And you can end with your palms in front of your heart together. Breathe in and breathe out. And I send you healing thoughts.